Welcome back to my channel, guys. In this video I'm about to show you two different methods on how you can cut a cowl neck top or a dress. So both methods are very easy, so if this sounds like what you want to learn, just stay till the end of this video. So let's get into the details. Now you want to draft out your basic bodice pattern. You want to make that as a pattern, just like you can see right here on the brown paper. So I have my full length of the top. I have the back neck, which is about 1 inch depth and 3.5 inches wide, and I also have the front neck, which is about 3.5 inches deep, and this is the shoulder, which is divided into 2 plus half inch, and this is your chest line, and then this is the armhole. So this is just a basic bodice pattern. So now you want to fold your fabric into two first, and then place it and slant it just the way you see me do right now. Just watch the position of my pattern paper. You slant it in such a way that the middle waistline edge is actually meeting with the middle parts of the down part. Just slant it like I'm doing right now, and make sure you have an allowance for the cowl effect of about 7 or 8 inches. Now at this upper parts, I'm supposed to have an extra fabric at the top part, like so. Now this is because the cowl neck is supposed to be flipping inward, so you need an extra fabric. You need an extra allowance of about 3 to 4 inches at the top. So in case you have an extra fabric, now go ahead and leave that space. But if you don't, you can do this joining like I just did right now. So I have joined my fabric, and that is because I want to have an extra allowance at the upper parts. All right, so after placing or slanting your pattern paper on your main fabric like so, now the idea is to have extra 3 inches at the upper parts. All right, so let's continue. Now you can see I have measured it and I have 3 inches at the top. So on this shoulder part, I'm going to blend it this way, just like so, to join with my pattern paper. Then and from there I'll be extending my 3 inches all around. You can make use of 2 inches, you can make use of 4 inches, it's not standard. So I'm going to be connecting it to meet with my neckline. So you can see the allowance I have in between is 7.5 inches. So now I'll go ahead and extend the down part by 1 inch and then blend it to meet with the other end. So I'm extending this by 1 inch so that after cutting, that place is not going to be too pointed. So let's go ahead and cut this out, and so you can see it. I kind of used a masking tape to hold it down, yeah, so that it will be very easy for you to cut and not shifting. So you can follow this shoulder line like so and end at the neckline if you don't want an extra facing for your cowl effects. But if you want to have a facing, a cut together facing like I'm doing right now, so after cutting towards the shoulder line, you stop at the neckline like this. Just watch the way I am cutting it. Make sure you stop at the point of your neckline opening, and then you cut straight down to meet with your neckline. So guys, this upper part, this is how you're going to leave it, okay? This is how it is. But at the upper part, you can decide to, you see the extra facing that we left for 3 inches. You can decide to make it curvy, and you can also decide to leave it straight like so. So by the time you open this up, this is what you're going to have. So remember, this is the facing. You can see how it is right now. So the next thing is to flip your facing to the other side towards the back, and then you just want to drag the middle like this, and this is going to help form the cowl effect. So you can see the shoulder is out and the armhole is also out, and the top has taken its shape like this. So you can see the down is equal. This is how it's going to look like at the end of the day. Now straight. Initially, before you drape, it is going to be like this. Okay, the down is going to have this shape, but don't panic. By the time you have draped the cowl effects, everything is going to take shape. So all you need to do is to close it up, join it to the back, and then your shop is ready. So now moving forward, let's go to the second method. So this is my pattern paper, and on this chest line I'm going to be extending my chest line to the end of my center fronts. So now I'm going to be doing a slash and spread method. I'm going to be slashing this chest line. All right, you can see this chest line. Just slash it the way I'm doing it right now. Slash it towards the end. I almost cut out my own, so you have to be very careful not to slash it out completely. All right, so now after doing that, the next thing, you want to place it on your fabric. Fold your fabric into two. Now you're going to place it like so, and then just tilt the upper part that you have slashed. The upper part, you're going to tilt it towards the other end. This is how it is initially. So you're going to slant it just like so. The down part is going to be placed in a straight form, so the upper part is what you're going to be slashing. It's going to be spreading out like this. So I have about 7 inches in between the up and the down. So the next, on this shoulder line, I'll be connecting and blending it up to meet with my pattern paper like so, all the way to the neckline, and then I'll just connect it the same thing I did in the previous method. I'll be adding 3 inches to the top. Just add 3 inches to the top and just make a curve all the way to meet up with the neckline, and then you drag it to the down as well. So when you're cutting, you're going to follow up the same way you did in the previous method. Follow up like so, on from the facing to the neckline, to the shoulder, all the way to the armhole and to the down parts. So guys, I'm not going to be cutting this out. I already have a dress on this style, so I only did this for the purpose of showing you that you can actually do a slash and spread method on this design. So this is what the cowl neck looks like at the end of the day. You can see the neck and the effects is out. So this is a peplum gown. You can see the shoulder, the armhole, and also the cowl neck. So guys, if this video was helpful, please don't be stingy with your likes. Drop them, drop your comments, give us a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to my channel, this is the time you have to do so. Click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.